Good evening. It's wonderful to be back with you once again, isn't it, Ronnie?
Indeed it is. And in a packed programme tonight, we shall be meeting the disc jockey who crossed a little raver with a contortionist and got a girl who does requests on the back of a postcard.
We'll be meeting Tiddles, the cat who never gets lost, and we'll be learning the secret of his success. He only eats homing pigeons.
But first, the news. An Oxford University professor has returned from the Middle East with the Dead Sea Scrolls. However, it's clearing up nicely and he'll be back at work on Monday.
Super Grass Pigeon O'Stoole yesterday told how his only ambition is to become a pillar of the church. Several of his oldest friends were out today buying sand and cement.
On sale in Moscow today were perfectly preserved frozen steaks of Siberian mammoth from the last ice age. A spokesman said they are cheap and nutritious, but take 4,000 years to defrost.
Strong winds, which swept through southern England last night, caused extensive damage to the Royal Mint. They also made a mess of the Royal Rhubarb.
Ginger, the first cat ever to go into space, had a nasty experience today. He was seen to by the Flying Doctor.
Mr. Cyril Smith confounded critics of his appearance today by revealing that his suits are made in Savile Row and the two adjoining streets.
And now sketch time, Mr. Ronnie Corbett, in which I give him Sonia Lanneman's phone number and he tries to pull a fast one.
Morning, sir.
Morning. My wife and I have just moved into the village, and you've been recommended to us.
Oh, that's very nice, sir. Probably because we're the only shop in the area. Well, now, sir, what can I do for you, sir?
Well, the wife has written out this shopping list. She's not got the best handwriting. Not very easy to decipher.
Oh, don't you worry, sir. You give it to me. I'm used to reading people's terrible handwriting, sir. No, I can't understand a word of that.
No, it's not easy. I shall have to have a go. I've got the sort of...
Yes.
Start off, a large tin of bears.
Large tin of bears what, sir?
No, just bears.
Oh, that'll be pears. A large tin of pears, yes.
No, it's beans.
Oh.
Sorry, beans.
Beans, is it?
Yes, large tin of beans. Yes. Preferably Crescent Blockwell.
Oh, yeah, that's Crescent Block. Well, near enough, sir. There we are, sir.
Now, some... Cornish panties, is it?
Cornish panties? Oh, that'll be Cornish pasties, sir, yes. How many would you like, sir?
Two. Why, she eats them all the time.
Oh, really? Really? What size?
Outsize.
Oh, is she? Oh, well, there's a nice one, sir, there, with the nice frilly edges. There we are, sir.
Huh?
One pair of frilly pasties.
Right.
Now, are you sure they're the right size for the wife, sir?
Oh, yes, sir, they'll be all right.
Well, because if they're not, tell her to pop by and drop them in the shop and I'll change them.
Right, now, want some slippy soap?
Slippy soap, sir?
No, stinky loop. Is this stinky loop,
sir?
Loopy loop.
Oh, that'll be soup, sir.
No, sorry, stinky loam.
Stinky loam? Yes, that'll be the fertiliser department.
No, I think it's spicy love.
Spicy love? Oh, that'll be paperbacks.
No, sliced meat. Sliced meat. I've got it. Sliced loaf. Sliced loaf.
Are you sure it's a sliced loaf, sir?
Yes, it's got wholemeal in brackets.
Oh, that would have helped to start with, wouldn't it, sir, really? There we are.
Yes.
Wholemeal, there we are, sir, yes.
Jolly Christmas?
That's very nice of you, sir.
Oh, Jolly Christmas.
Oh, jelly crystals. That'll be jelly crystals. There we are, sir. Jelly crystals. What else have we got? A small union man. Would that be you, sir? Small onion flan. That's right. I can't read the next one, sir. What's that?
That's doll paddles.
Doll puddles?
Doll paddles?
Oh, I know what that'll be. That'll be the new dolly they've got out ready for Christmas.
Oh,
Here she
yes.
is. Isn't she lovely, eh? She wets herself and then comes out in spots all over the and you rub cream on it and her hair grows.
I don't think it will be that.
No.
It must be dog paddles.
Well, not in here, sir. Sure.
No, it's... Look, silly me. Dill pickles.
Oh, dill pickles. Yes, we've got some of them, sir. Dill pickles, right? Yes. What else?
It isn't easy, but one gets used to the
Yes, you're getting it now, sir, yes.
2 large, stiff and kindly pigs.
2 large steam and kidney pills. That'll be these, sir. Oh, they're strong. They're not the horse out, sir. There we are.
No, I don't think it's those.
No.
Is it 2 large steak and kidney
Steak and
pie?
kidney pies, yes.
Oh,
2 large steak and kidney pies, there's it. Will that be lots, sir?
2 topless moles?
2 topless moles, 2 towel rails.
No, 2 toilet rolls.
2 toilet rolls. What else have we got, sir?
What's that? Is that a...
That's a bot of raspberry jim. Oh, would that be a small bot or a large bot?
Well,
sir?
it is for the wife.
Oh, it'll be a large bot, definitely. Bot of raspberry gin, there we are, sir. What else have we got? A tin of sliced parrots. There we are. A pond of self-raising flood. Oh, yes. Self-raising flood. A large bedroom, yeah. Half a new member, yes. And finally, a bunch of ruderies. There we are, sir. That'll be the lot, sir.
Yes, if you mind. Do cash on delivery?
Certainly. Like
There's my address.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you, sir. That's where we'll send them then, sir. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, number 2, Twanky Foop, Thigh Street, opposite the Puff's office.
Good evening. I'm Joan Collins. Now, before we go any further, that is completely untrue. I'm not really Joan Collins at all. Be honest, though, I had many of you fooled there for a moment, didn't I? That is because, in my job, I am specially trained in the art of telling lies. No, madam, it's not another party political broadcast. So what is it I do? Well, what I'm about to tell you tonight is, of course, incredibly secret. Ever so secret. So you must listen very carefully, then when I've said it, memorize it completely. And then forget it. And then eat the television set. In the secret organization I work for, all identities, for security purposes, have to be kept strictly confidential. For instance, I haven't the faintest idea who I am, nor do I know what my job is. When I drive myself home from work, I have to wear a blindfold so I don't find out where I live. Even in the bedroom at night, my wife and I have to observe strict security precautions. First of all, we switch out the light, then I get undressed and approach the bed, and my wife will challenge me with the words, "Who goes there?" I then reply with the secret password, which is a cockeyed, cack-handed Canadian from Connecticut collecting coffee-coloured cream cracker crumbs in a crude cracked cocoa cup. If I get that wrong, I have to sleep on the landing with a cat. A short white Caucasian cat called Corky with a chronic cough and croup. And if I get that wrong, the cat puts me out all night. Now, this all-pervading secrecy over names could, of course, be very harmful to the normal, smooth running of whatever it is we do in our department. So, in order that we have something to call each other, we simply stick pins at random into a phone book. And my name is Slumberland Quilts. But that's just a cover. Now, when I joined the highly secret organization to which I now belong, I had first of all to sign the Official Secrets Act. This means that I agreed to be bound by the articles, which is much worse than being bound by the hands and feet. Now, official secrets, I'm sorry to say that in Britain today, we have very few of these left. So if you've got any secrets you don't need anymore, please send them straight away to me at this address. Which, of course, must remain a secret. Now, one of the most interesting things about my job is the equipment some of us have to use. Here, for instance, is a bottle of invisible ink. Oh, dear, it's empty. Now, what about ballpoints? Well, we never award them. Now, what is the best way to bug a telephone? Well, ring it and run away. That really bugs it. And, of course, there are also devices for countering bugs. In Britain today, we have now developed a foolproof system for jamming virtually any telephone call anywhere in the country. It's known as the GPO. And, of course, for sports fans, there is always this, a Bristol supporter. For female agents, this innocuous-looking bra is, in fact, cleverly constructed to conceal a tape recorder. Very simple to operate. For a record, you press this side here. For rewind, you press this side here. And, of course, for play, you just take it off altogether. Now, this scrambling device works in much the same way as the one you put on a phone when you don't want anyone listening to understand what you're saying. Except with this one, you can use it when you're actually speaking to someone face to face. All you do is insert it up your nostril like this, you see? Then you can go on here into your tents can talk, so nobody can underblind a word of standing or watting. And if you had a dong lay at work, you can trub out your whiffles to the poor without having to leak over any worry you'll seek some important place. Works perfectly now. Cover. Now, I know several men who are undersecretaries at the Home Office, and indeed vice versa, come to think of it. Always a good cover, that. Now, disguise, too, is important. A colleague of mine, Sir Catford Public Library, is an absolute wizard in the art of disguise. In fact, I'd like to introduce him to you now. There he is. Uncanny. He's wonderful at impersonating fruit. You should see it, banana. Well, there you have it in a nutshell. Oh, that's something else he can do, of course. Now, whatever you do, don't breathe a word of what I've said tonight to anyone, will you? Like I said last night when the boss asked me what I made of his new secretary, mum's the word. Good night.
You know old Cyril Harris with the one eye?
Yeah, you don't see much of him lately.
No. Well, he don't see much of us either, do he?
Where did you see him, then?
I saw him up the pictures. He went up the go of the box office. He said, with a one eye, I should think you let me in for a half price. He wasn't having it.
Oh, did he have to pay full price, then?
He had to pay double.
Double? Why was that, then?
She reckoned with one eye, it'd take him twice as long to see the picture.
The dateline is 2012. Dear old England, land of heroes, is being ruled with a rod of iron by a new regime. The country is now being run entirely by women. They govern. They are the breadwinners. They wear the trousers. Men, completely subjugated, are now the housewives, forced to wear dresses and given feminine names. But some of the worms are about to turn. Among them, these two men, Janet and Betty. Knowing that they are wanted by the dreaded secret police for crimes against the state, our heroes break into headquarters to steal their own identity papers, hoping to cover their tracks. But as they meet the next day during their routine daily shopping trip, they know that never again will their lives be quite the same.
Here's the sugar. How are you getting on?
Fine, all I need now is coffee and powdered milk.
Powdered milk for the country?
We can't just leave a note outside for the milk girl, can we? I mean, no one must know we're there. How long will it take to get there?
Oh, about a couple of hours.
Oh, fine. Well, I'll put all this stuff in the car. I'll shave off the moustache.
Hello, Cynthia. How's Arthur? She had the baby yet?
Yes, a boy.
Oh, good. What are you going to call him?
Manigo.
I'll pick you up in an hour, and before you can say Jill Robinson, we'll be tucked away in your little country hideout, just the two of us.
No, three of us.
What? Who?
Herbert, my pet mouse.
What?
Oh, yes, I take him everywhere with me. I've got him with me now.
Where?
Yes, in my bag. He's in a little tobacco tin. Look, here he is.
Oh, well, if he must, he must. But you have to realise, Janet, old chap, we're going to be very tight on food.
Oh, he doesn't eat a lot of food, just a little bit of cheese. Edam, he likes this.
Oh, God. How long has that lasted? About a year? Won't it be all mouldy?
He likes it mouldy.
Oh, yes, it does, really.
That's your car down there.
Oh, what car is that, my dear?
The one in the lane.
Oh, what lane is that, my dear?
The lane at the back of the house.
Oh, what house is that, my dear?
This house.
Oh, this house. Oh, that lane. Oh, what car is that, my dear?
Have you got a car?
No, never had a car, no. We've never had a car in our lives, no. Well, we had one once. It was a little Mini. But we had to get rid of it because he couldn't get in it. He's so tall, you see. He's so very, very tall.
That doesn't say much.
No, he's deaf and dumb, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, he's deaf, anyhow.
He heard you.
Oh, yeah, he lip reads, you see, lip reads.
Pardon?
You lip read.
I'm looking for a short man.
Yes, I prefer one myself.
Keep your eyes and ears open, both of you. Do you understand?
It's about 5:15.
Where'd you get all this stuff?
The pantomime costumes from the drama club. They asked me to look after them a couple of years ago. Still here.
Lucky for us they are. I mean, what were the ones we're wearing then?
The two yokels, Sarah and Henry.
What, in Jill and the Beanstalk?
No, there were two extra characters we put in to sing the song. You can drive a horse to water, but a pencil must be lead. Not as bad as the principal boy singing I Did It Her Way.
Still, these things definitely got us out of trouble.
They'll be back.
You think so?
Well, I'm sure of it. They can't be standing on a box all the time.
No, that's true. This place has got an outside toilet.
Yes,
I mean, I found in there without your box.
exactly. I'll be caught short.
Don't be silly, I'm your hind quarter.
Wish I had my catapult. Some bullseyes to be scored over there.
Don't talk about bulls at the moment, old chap. I'm in a tricky position back here. If there's a bull in this field, he might charge us.
Well, I hope not. I haven't got any money with me.
One, two, left, right, left, right, left, right.
That milkmaid turning up was a nasty moment.
She must have been pretty short-sighted to be taken in with this lot.
I'd love to have seen her face when she groped round my udders and I handed her this little flap in the back. That's what attracted the bull.
That's when I decided we ought to make a run for it. I mean, I would have been all right. I could have just stood there eating the grass. You would have borne the brunt of it.
Well, now, they're off the scent for a while, but they're still in the village. We've somehow got to get right away from the area.
We need a vehicle. 4 wheels, rather than 4 legs.
Yes. Not only that, we need a vehicle with a couple of good safe places to hide in.
Is this the end for our 2 heroes, Betty and Janet? Is it possible the police pigs will see through the pigswill? Or is it a load of hogwash? Don't miss next week's enchanting episode of The Worm That Turned.
I must say, George, that holiday study with Power of Good, you look really changed man. You really do. What you got to have to drink?
Well, I think I'll have a creme de messe this time.
A creme de menthe?
Yeah.
It's not like you, creme de menthe.
Oh, I know, but we are now in the European communique, ain't we, said, eh? I mean, we've got to start acting and thinking like our cousins across the water, a la incontinent.
Right, pint of creme de menthe, says she.
A pint?
You always have a pint, don't you?
I know, but you can't drink a pint when you're in the abroad. It's litres.
A litre of creme de menthe?
No. Just a creme de messe. Ignore him, Charlie. I mean, you don't sit on the sidewalk cafes, do you? Stuffing pints down your neck. Oh, I'll be on the floor by the time I left here.
You always are on the floor by the time you leave here.
Right.
There you are.
Ta.
That's it. Cheers.
At the bottom to salty.
You have, you see.
I know, but you can't go on a 7-day lightning charabanc tour of 26 Italian cities and stop in some of them without it changing you, can you?
But I thought you didn't enjoy yourself. I mean, you sent me that card saying having a rotten time, wish you was here, didn't you?
Yeah. The first day, you see, I got Spanish tummy.
What, in Italy?
Yeah, and a charabanc and all. Which is worse. Then the second day, me and Thingy, what's her name? Eid, the wife, yeah. We was sitting on this beach, you know, minding our own business, absolutely behaving ourselves, just chucking bottle tops at the Germans. And suddenly this Italian, this bronzed, hairy Italian, ran past completely in the nutty. Streaking he was.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear. Expect Eid had a stroke, did she?
No, she couldn't reach for where she was sitting. Then, of course, on the third day, we gave that the elbow. We started doing the various beauty spots or what have you know.
Oh, yeah. Did you go to Mount Etna?
Nah, none of that went on because the wife was with
Creeping about? I mean creeping about. I mean, Mount Etna, they've all not creeping about. Mount Etna, the volcanic, what's the name?
Oh, no. We didn't have time to go and see no volcanoes. No, we was too busy sightseeing, yeah. Yeah, look. Now, that is Eid standing in front of the famous Colosseum in Rome. That's a hemorrhoid I took away, you know.
Oh, it looks a bit rough.
Eh?
Oh, it doesn't have to look a bit rough.
Oh, yeah, well, she'd been on the booze the night before, you know.
I mean, the building.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a split-level bomb site. Is that your hotel there?
No, that is the famous Colosseum in Rome, that.
Expect to look all right when you finish it. I don't go in for this travelling abroad much, this kind of... I mean, I reckon really if God had meant us to be in other parts, He made us all foreigners, you know.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, this, travelling in warmer climes and all that. I mean, Lil and I did it a bit once. We, my sister Rosie.
Yeah.
Rosie married old young Ted Knott.
Oh, I know. Yeah, she has broken nose and tattoos.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah. We had a holiday with her once, her villa.
Yeah.
And I remember one night we were just at this bar having a drink outside,
Yeah.
and a little quiet drink, Well, Lil was making a bit of a noise, little bit of slurping,
Yeah.
Nothing offensive. And we were, a little bit offensive, actually. We were all standing, bloody offensive, to be honest. We were standing there, and this fellow only waltzes by and pinches her what's-her-name.
What, a backside, you mean?
No, her purse.
Well, where was this then?
L.A.
Los Angeles?
No, Littlehampton.
Well, I would hardly say that a week spent in your sister's villa in Littlehampton is a yardstick by which to measure the rest of the world, boy, is it? I mean, you see, in my opinion, I reckon that the world is shrinking all the time, don't you?
Well, funny you say that,
Yeah.
because I was reading the other day the paper an article about the upper atmosphere of the air cooling.
Calling who?
We're not cooling.
Oh, yeah.
Cooling, not calling. You know yourself. In the winter, everything shrinks, doesn't it? In the cold, everything gets shorter.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know that yourself. Your what's-the-name gets shorter in the winter. Your average day gets shorter in the winter.
Yeah, I know that, yeah. But what I mean, it's shrinking because of all this travel, you see. I mean, all this jet setting and charabanc setting and all that, I mean, for instance, I'll give you for instance. We went up the mountains while we was out there, see? And on top of them mountains, there's nothing but sheep farms. And one of these sheep farmers actually offered to buy Eid off me. He offered me 6 goats for her.
Well, what a what's-her-name that is. Eid, woman you planted your trough to. Woman who vowed to walk with you through the shallow charar we call life. Then again, a goat could come in handy.
He even asked to have a look at her teeth, Yeah. So I said, fair enough, I went for a walk.
Yeah. What? Left Eid with him, right?
No, I took her with me, we left her teeth with him. Up there, you see, livestock, up on them mountains, livestock is their currency, you see, and they are so uncivilised that they actually think they can buy and sell human beings. Or in this case, Eid.
Barbaric, innit?
Yeah, that's the word for it, barbaric. Well, I must get off here. Yeah, I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
see, you could get me out if you like.
Yeah? Hey, what do you want me to do then?
Well, I thought while I was writing a letter to Eid, you could be out the back feeding the goats, couldn't you?
It was very interesting watching the serial earlier on. Man's struggle against the iron fist of a monstrous tyranny, battling against a regime of relentless, soul-crushing repression. Rather like working at the BBC. And for anyone who doubts it, I have managed to obtain here one of the BBC's top-secret personal files on yours truly. It's frightening, isn't it, really? How many MPs, I wonder, would sleep soundly in the House of Commons if they knew that the BBC keeps a highly personal file on every one of its employees, from the lowest tea boy right down to the producer of the show. All the files are locked away in the bowels of Television Centre, just next to the place where they keep the studio audiences. They have to be locked up for their own good. Now, this document is, of course, highly confidential and top secret, and only the chairman of the BBC himself must ever be allowed to read what is in this file. Name. Ronald Goliath Corbett. My parents were nothing if not optimists. Ronald Goliath Corbett, staff number 1563.5. Sent. Satisfactory progress. I'm reading the wrong bit there, sure. No, I'm not. Oh, dearly. Anyway, occupation, it says, sits in a chair and tells long, rambling stories. Nobody knows why. Physical peculiarities. They've missed one out, sure. there it is. Yes, it's drawing in the margin. Goes over the other side as well. I must remember to block up the keyhole of my dressing room in future. General comments. This man was funny once. The occasion was the 4th of June, 1972, when an audience laughed at one of his stories. He was later fined for failing to report an accident. These days, constantly resorts to cheap jokes about deprived childhood in order to gain audience sympathy. Well, my father did have 17 children and was very short of cash. He was pretty short of breath, too. As a little toddler, I always had to sleep in the same bed with my 16 sisters. We used to lie there and play snap, and I always lost. So it is not true to say that I keep doing cheap jokes about my childhood. Anyway, there we are. Conclusions. This man's act should carry a government health warning. Director General's comments, if printable. Nothing is more enjoyable to me than watching Ronnie Corbett telling a joke on Saturday night. So in future I'm going to watch nothing. I particularly dislike him because he is such an inquisitive little nosy Parker. Well, that's a downright lie. Not nosy at all. In that case, why are you reading this confidential top-secret document? I think it's quite enough. On to tonight's story, which, I'll be honest, is something of a desperate choice. It pains me to admit that I actually got this joke out of Bernard Manning's dustbin. Rather a risky thing to do, because he was still wearing it. It concerns this little boy who has an absolute mania for eating toffee. All day long, all he eats is toffee. Sticks of toffee, slabs of toffee, nothing but toffee. And his mother is at her wit's end of how to stop him. See? Now, fortunately, she's recently managed to wean her other son off lollipops, telling him that they make your hair fall out. And now she got while watching Kojak. So she thinks maybe this approach will work again. So she proceeds to warn the little boy. She said that eating toffee, she said, makes you fat. She said, if you go on eating all this toffee, you'll grow up to be big and gross and overweight and nobody will love you. You can see why Bernard Manning threw this one away, can't you? So the weeks go by, and all the time the boy's mother is drumming into him, eating toffee makes you fat. If you don't stop eating toffee, you'll grow enormous. Well, a month or so later, they're both sitting on the bus. Directly opposite them is this young lady of a rather pregnant... You know it, don't you? I know. Of a rather pregnant nature. You see, now, she's clearly quite close to the happy day, and the little boy notices this. And he naturally keeps looking at her, you see. Incidentally, at this stage, it would be very easy to mix this story up with the other one, you know, about the young schoolmistress. Keeps staring at the gentleman at the other end of the bus. When he passes her to get off, she said, I'm dreadfully sorry. I thought you were the father of one of my children. But it is not that story. Just as well it's not that story. But this is not that one. So the little boy can't take his eyes off this expectant young lady, you see. And he starts winking at her. He goes, like that. He goes, like that. All through, winking away like that, very heavy winking. All through the journey, he keeps winking, you see. And eventually, the lady gets rather distressed. She said, I beg your pardon, sonny, but do you know me? And the little boy says, no, but I know what you've been doing.
He was a band of the Rochdale Ringers. He was a marvellous sound. Reek proper grand of the Rochdale Ringers. Best 4 miles around. We give Bach and the Oakport suppers, Strauss and the Alderman's Bowl. But oh, what a twist when we all got Mozart playing the temperance hall. There's Mr. Holden, his tone is golden. His bell's a whopper and made of copper. Goes white with anger when he drops a clanger on Friday night at the Temperance Hall. He was the band of the Rochdale Ringers, even with champion tie. Rick from the brand of the Rochdale Ringers, all black pudding and try. We ring the change with the bobs and triples, up on the clarion call. But we had trouble, so we down to doubles playing the Temperance Hall. Thursday night, we joined the local Philharmonic. Hammering's quite Teutonic. They play Wagner, they play Krotnik. After that, we're off to do a small Masonic with a little gin and tonic. So bye. We're keen on Handel and Elsie Randall. We play Messiah, I play with fire. She likes Elijah, and I'll oblige her. The Temperance Hall.
Ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling, we've bells on the brain, and we can't sleep a wink for the tinkly refrain.
Then we get a rat-a-tat on the old window pane.
It's a local knocker up for Billy Hardwick. Half asleep in a heap in your vest and your socks.
Nearly 8, don't be late, rat-a-tat, Billy knocks.
Guess who'll get a thick ear for his next Christmas box? It's a local knocker up for Billy Hardwick. Though he was a bandy chap, his little handicap, it didn't stop his larks with the lasses in the parks. He was so passionate, he couldn't ration it. They called him Willy Nilly Billy Hardwick.
Now he had a happy life, not so his little wife. She took it very bad and got very, very mad. She grabbed the carving knife, cut off his social life. Silly Billy, Billy Hardwick.
Knock us up when you're out on the spree. Knock us up, and a maiden you see lying flat on her back. Knock us up, let her be. That's the moral of the tale of Billy Hardwick. We play far from Rochdale on civic occasions. We're going to Oldham on Saturday night.
We ring for the mayors and the big corporations.
We're going to Oldham on Saturday night.
The lady mayoress there is known as Big Bess there.
The front of her dress there is bulging and tight.
We'll have a right gala in Bessie's front parlour, 'cause we're going to Oldham on Saturday night. Ringers born and bred, Higginbottom Ted,
Higginbottom Sam and Higginbottom Fred.
Higginbottom Jim, who is slightly dim and he's up the spout. Side bottom F with a big bass clef, and Obadiah Dutton, who's a little mutton Jeff.
Winterbottom Dan, he's a cold stern man,
And they're all clapped out. There's poor old Eli kicking in a twitter, for he's had a lot of bitter for a Friday night. And he lifts his bell, his brow begins to wrinkle, when he has a little tinkle, and he's quite all right.
so we're in that
And we do the hokey-cokey and we shake 'em all about.
There's a note or two doesn't quite ring true when we say, by heck. Is it Arthur Twist with his limp right wrist? He's a real damp high-cap campanologist.
With his hello voice, he can shut that noise, or we'll wring his neck.
Alderman Tootle, living in Bootle, got three things with graft and skill: management, class, and plenty of brass, and a lass in trouble up at mill. Now he's defunct, his widow has plumped a statue of him, gaunt and grim, and what he did to other people, corporation pigeons to on him. He from the band of the Rochdale Ringers, heave up her nipple and spry. Reap from the brand of the Rochdale Ringers, ding long merrily high. Tight as a newt at the fur and feather, we play the thingy from Soul.
Smart and dapper, we a well-log clapper. Smart and dapper, we a well-log clapper.
Play the temperance song.
Well, that appears to be all we have time for tonight.
But before we go, a few items of late news. The bionic man was released from hospital tonight after falling into the Thames. Doctors told him to spend a few days at home rusting.
Trainee skin divers Bob and Betty Bletchley set a new record today after asking their instructor if it was possible to have sex in 6 feet of water and being told to fathom it out for themselves.
And it was good news today for the Edgbaston man jailed for 5 years for stealing records. He's being re-released on Friday.
And a happy outcome for Rear Admiral Sir Percy Hodgkinson after he fell into a vat of fresh whipped cream this morning in Portsmouth. He was piped aboard his ship this afternoon.
Finally, we have heard that Arnold Plunger, Britain's oldest plumber, was finally called to meet his maker. He said he'd be round in about 3 weeks. Well, then, it's good night from me.
And it's good night from him. Good night.
Good night.